What is up, guys? The Sound Scouts are back with another episode. This is going to be our Sabrina Carpenter short and sweet.
Hey.
One of the biggest names in music, I would say, right now.
Oh, huge, man.
She is freaking everywhere.
The kids would say she's had a glow up over the spring, summer, for sure.
Definitely.
I didn't know who Sabrina was a year ago. I know you said she's from Disney.
Yeah. She's in the Boy Meets World remake, Girl Meets World.
I gotcha.
She's in a couple movies. Yeah, sequel, I guess. She's in a couple movies that have some popularity.
Yeah.
I've never been a huge fan of her, but I've been I like her social media content.
Yeah.
Like, she's fun to follow, and just obviously been insanely huge this summer.
Well, and
opener for Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it doesn't get any bigger than that.
Yeah,
and
that right there is everything.
She made an album that punches you in the face, metaphorically, I think.
Yeah.
It's
a joy. It's a ride, and it's kind of crazy.
You can't write it off or overlook it. I'll tell you that.
No, and honestly, we were kind of talking before the pods. Like, I think F1 Trillion might get a little bit of Grammy discussion, just from its kind of new and everything. Like, I could see a nom from Post.
I don't know why though. I feel like they don't do that with guest appearance on albums historically.
Maybe
I have to research that.
But then with this, I think this has a very good chance to be a pop nominated album.
As much as I liked Post's album, I think this is greater.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a disclaimer, I'm not a pop fan.
Yeah.
I think I might be a secret pop fan.
I think you are. I think you are. You need to listen to some Olivia Rodrigo.
By the time we start doing the things where we recommend albums, what did we call it? Greater garbage?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
When we start doing those,
Greater garbage.
you'll be a pop fan by the end.
Yeah.
No doubt. I might.
Yeah. I mean, I got some pop.
Man, I found an album the other day that I've listened to before, but re-listened to and loved all the songs that I'd been skipping for some reason that I am definitely going to have y'all listen to one day on that.
Yeah. Before we get into it, though, let me do an ad read.
Heck yeah.
And then we'll get to reviewing. Mimi's is a children's boutique located in Jonesboro that fulfills all clothing needs for your little ones. Owners Melissa Johnson and Megan Harrell offer children and baby boutique brand clothing and accessories, vinyl print T-shirts, and so much more. You can find them on Main Street in Jonesboro from 10 to 6, Tuesday to Friday, and 10 to 2 on Saturday. Shout out to Mimi's as always. Crap, if you listen to this album, you might have a kid.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I mean, if you follow Sabrina's rules.
Yeah. And maybe you end up divorced and somebody gets half the clothes and you need to get some more clothes.
Yeah, maybe. Go. Yeah, I mean, pregnancy is not far behind this album. That's just all I'm going to say.
Well, I've said it before. Who did something to Sabrina? That's what I was thinking.
Well, I mean, get back into my little world. So Olivia Rodrigo and her boyfriend at the time, Joshua Bassett. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of him.
No.
So the High School Musical TV show that happened.
Yeah.
They were the
High School
two
Musical,
stars.
the musical, the series.
That's right. They were the two stars. They were dating, fell in love.
This is on the show or in real life?
Real life.
Okay.
And in the show.
Okay. I got you.
Sabrina Carpenter takes Joshua Bassett from her. Olivia's debut song, "Driver's License," is about her.
No way.
Probably with that blonde girl.
Yeah. Is this a beef album?
I think the beef has kind of been squashed.
Yeah.
Now there has definitely been shots from each side.
This first song might be a shot, huh?
I don't know.
It's about somebody.
Yeah. Did you see the video for it?
No. I would like to watch it, though.
It's Sabrina Carpenter and Jenna Ortega making out.
No way.
Yeah. You know Jenna Ortega?
Yes.
She's about to be in the Beetlejuice.
That's right. Yeah. Wednesday.
Yep.
Wednesday Addams, man. Great actor.
That's right.
Yeah. Scream 5 or 6.
They have a straight up makeout session in the video.
Woo.
Yeah. Twitter loved it. But yeah, we're going to get into this album. If you didn't listen to the last one, we're going to rate it thumbs up, thumbs down,
two thumbs up
if we really like the song, and then we're each going to give a 1 out of 10 score at the end.
Yeah.
Quicker album than the last one. Posted was about 18 songs, and then a couple bonuses, and also so many features that we had to talk about.
Yeah.
This one is 12 songs, all solo, and
it literally is short and sweet.
Yeah.
There's a connection here that I just noticed with our last episode that we'll get to in a minute.
I got you.
Okay.
I will say this to the people listening at home. We broke down 100 albums, and I never had a time thing preference for an album. If it's good, it's great. I came out of that loving short albums
Yeah, that's true.
with great songs.
I like short albums for Tuesday too.
Yeah.
Now, and that Posty one with all the bonus tracks is like an hour 30.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty long.
Yeah. This
but
is great.
This is 36 minutes, I believe.
Easily
12 songs.
digestible.
Yeah. Like
Listen to it.
Everything's about
Hey,
3 minutes long.
Definitely short and sweet.
Listen to it on the way to Ruston and finish it on the way back. I mean,
Yep.
You
it's
can
great.
honestly, from my house, I can listen to it to Ruston.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Literally.
that's true.
36 minutes is just about right. Once I get to the theater, it's about 36.
Yep.
But yeah, let's get into it and taste opening track.
Yeah.
What you think, Railey?
What an opener.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what to expect. I'm just listening to it, and then by the time you get to the chorus, it's like dig. you're gonna kiss him. You're gonna taste me, baby. And I don't know. It's like, wow, man. She kind of punched this girl in the mouth. You know, and did it in a beautiful way.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm a thumbs up on this, man. It's great. It's catchy.
Yeah, it was definitely like it's fun to open it up with this.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of surprised. Like, Please, 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 or Espresso wasn't one of the openers.
I think this is a good 1-2 punch. Though.
I do think that. Yeah, I think it was it's a vibe. I mean, that's the easiest way to describe this.
Yeah.
Like the lyrics, nothing incredible.
Yeah.
Instrumentals, very fun, very fresh.
They're 80s, 90s-ish.
Yeah.
Nostalgic a little bit. I mean, it's
She
very
kind of
new.
has she can do a lot of different vibes, and you kind of see that throughout the album.
Yeah.
Like I think she kind of switches here and there.
Yeah.
But I think overall it's a really good track. I'd go thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up for sure.
Yeah. It was all right to me. A lot of these kind of have. You're gonna hear me probably say the same thing about a lot of these on here.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad by any means, but
Yeah.
I definitely didn't download it,
Yeah.
and it's probably not one I'll go back and listen to very much.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, and I think one thing that we're gonna kind of struggle with is
And it doesn't relate to me at all.
that's exactly
the big
it.
thing.
Correct. It is a girl song,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I mean, it is a girl
Well,
song.
I
And it's a little
I saw
mean.
a funny tweet earlier today that was very, very true.
Yeah.
And I think it kind of will, cover our basis. It said Sabrina Carpenter is like Taylor Swift for girls that are sexually active. I'm like, yeah, I kind of get that.
Yeah.
Like, and listening to this album, it absolutely makes sense.
Well, the album's emotional.
Yeah.
I like music that has emotion in it, so I think maybe that's
Yeah.
why I'm drawn to it.
But I think it's more the emotions are more steered towards like I guess like kind of getting back at someone and just like
Yes.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe more negative emotions.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
like I think more of the pop music that I like are more emotional but towards the positive side
Yeah.
or the uplifting side. Something like that.
That's why I like grunge.
yeah, that's true. So yeah, this is definitely like a get back album.
Yeah, oh,
Like,
no
so
doubt.
that makes sense
Relationships
for sure.
and bust ups. And
Yeah, and I think that and just overall the female just topics are
Yeah.
going to be a little
Yeah.
hard for some of us to relate to.
There were many, many lines throughout this album where I stopped and I went, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, what did she just say?
But it's so interesting, like listening to this, and then I can go listen to Olivia Rodrigo and just absolutely love it. But I think that's kind of where the difference is, where so much of this is like these negative emotions and like kind of hits at these guys. When Olivia, it's more just emotional and kind of feelings that anyone can feel.
Yeah.
If you might have to swap out boy girl and flip
Yeah.
roles in some of her songs, but I think it kind of fits all the vibes. This don't really do that.
I'm able to completely separate myself from that, though.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah.
I can get that.
See,
And
it's kind of
see it as a work of art.
Well, like Beyonce's Formation, man. Come on, ladies. Y'all get. I
Yeah.
mean, she's speaking to the ladies. I like it. You know?
There's some songs where I'm like that too, and for some reason, this album, I
did
couldn't do
struggle
it as
a little
much.
bit
Really?
to do it. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
Well, it is in that vein. It's pure in that what you're describing. It's 99.9% pure of that.
Yeah.
You know.
But overall, opening track, thumbs up.
Yeah.
And I mean, I would say one of the sexier ones of the album.
Yeah.
And it really comes out and hits you in the face immediately.
Yeah.
But please, 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 number 2.
I
Song
love
of the
this
Summer.
one.
Song of the
This
Summer.
one I
Love
do
it.
like a lot.
I love this one. Iconic chorus. Like
Second favorite on the album.
And is it the organ thing? Well, I mean,
I
you know,
just-
I
think it's
love
like-
that. Love the chorus.
yeah, just the way that like it switches from verse to chorus, and then just like it just feels fresh.
It
Like,
does
feel
feels like something
fresh.
just opens up, and you're just like,
And I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I get a nostalgic vibe from it.
Yeah,
But
it
it's so
does.
new too. I mean, it's not dated. It's just
no,
great.
it's
And I think it's an organ playing like a little fairy flying around or
Yeah.
something. I don't know, you know.
an interesting looking Jack Antonoff. Is that how you pronounce him?
Yeah.
That's the Taylor Swift guy.
yeah,
He
I
writes,
knew I
he
recognized
writes
it.
so many and produces so many of
Yeah.
her albums. So anxious to see, you know, he looks like he's on that one. He's 2 or 3 other ones down the list, and produces a couple of them as well. So that's kind of cool and kind of shows you, you know,
Yeah.
the point of her career that she is at now.
Yeah. And hey,
please, 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 one of my favorites.
clever song.
Yeah.
A lot of lines in there that you go, man, that's awesome. Hey, don't mess. You don't want to cry in my music. Don't make me mad. You
Yeah.
know? I mean, it's
I'd go 2 thumbs up here.
2 thumbs up for sure.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I mean, I think, especially with the Song of the Summer vibe, like how we did. I Had Some Help.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
Posty, like it's undeniable.
How can you
kinda.
be a song of the summer and not have 2 thumbs up?
And it's honestly been in my head since we talked about
You
it last
hear the
time.
title and it's just like, oh well, now it's
Yeah.
stuck.
Yeah,
And it's one of those, you know, I'm flipping through the radio. I hear it. I got to finish it, man.
absolutely, it's great, and I love hearing it on TikTok as well. It's all over. Good Graces, number 3. What are we thinking here?
One of the things that kind of stood out in the album, and definitely this song, is her layered voice and how beautiful it is, and almost velvety. I know that sounds weird,
Yeah,
but she's got such a beautiful voice. You
and
know?
it's like easily powerful.
It is, man.
And this is one where you can kind of, you know, you can really start to see that, and I think the upbeat vibe is nice.
yeah,
And it's also like she can take it from down here to up there just like so quickly.
yeah.
That might be a sexual innuendo again. But at the end of the day, her voice on this, her voice on this is really good, and
Yeah.
I think it's just an overall pretty good vibe, and it kind of keeps the same thing going from tracks 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one I was impressed with. Definitely impressed by the verses, the lyrics, and everything. Her singing's great. It does have the issue that I have with some artists. I don't know what it is. It's definitely like a personal thing for me. But for some reason, when I listen to like a female pop artist like this, dropping a ton of F-bombs just makes me not like the song, which is so weird because any other genre or whatever, I'm
Yeah.
fine with it.
Yeah. So you have to come to grips with your bias.
Yeah, I'm just like, this is the only bit of sexism in my system, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Aston, I'm the complete opposite.
Really?
That's my hook and Please, 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 dude. Like when I heard that, I was like, I'm in love with this girl. Yep. Like it.
And if you use it once, it's okay, but it repeats a lot in this one,
Yeah.
and I don't know.
I kind of
bothers
see what
me
you're
a little
saying.
bit.
I kind of do, and
My hat's off to you for that.
Yeah.
I love it.
I think back to like Olivia, which I'm going to I compare
And
pretty
see,
much all pop music.
I
to
listen
Olivia.
to the clean versions of her songs.
Really.
Yeah.
See, like
You can't listen to the clean
like
version of this album. That'd be
Vampire.
terrible.
Like Vampire, I think the way that Olivia uses it, where it's it's not all
Yeah.
the time in verses,
Yeah.
but in a chorus, like it kind of just hits. I
See, I don't like it in Vampire either.
really
That's one of the main things I don't like about that song.
okay. I mean, it's an interesting take for sure.
And I'm not saying that as like that should be everyone's perspective. It's like
Yeah.
a limitation that
It's
I
just
have
you.
for some reason.
Well,
I mean,
that I've got to get past.
And I even
guess.
agree. I think pop music shouldn't have cuss words.
Yeah, especially.
I mean, it's a good principle.
especially
Kids are listening
just,
to
like,
it. And,
Yeah, with
So-
some of these people, like
but boy, do I like it.
it does kind of, I guess, limit them to
Yeah.
just how popular they can be if they do that. Like,
Yeah. This
Yeah.
album isn't for kids.
No.
I don't recommend any kids
No.
listening to it. It's for, like you said earlier, 18 to 20-year-olds.
yeah, this is
know,
definitely like a college sorority girl type
Yes.
album. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this album, I mean, this song, I'd probably lean towards thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm definitely giving. I'm just
okay with the
blanket
thumbs
give
up.
everything a thumbs up on here, guys.
Let's go Sharpest Tool.
Funny song, man.
Yeah.
Clowning a guy, you know.
I thought it started off really strong. Came out the gates just firing, but
Yeah.
I do think it kind of lost a little bit of steam towards the end. And, looking at the track list now, it's the longest song on the album outside of one.
Yeah.
So it hits that 3:38 range, which most of these songs are about 3 or shorter. So maybe that is kind of where, her wheelhouse really is that 3.
Yeah.
She takes it 3:38, almost 3:40, and
This wasn't the
maybe
song
it
to
does
do
drag
it.
a little bit.
Yeah.
So I would probably lean towards thumbs down.
I think
thumbs
this
up.
is one of those I've talked about this with some other stuff before about how sometimes singers get this like whispery tone for a while, and if you don't balance it out with like some more dramatic moments throughout the song, it gets really monotonous and it kind of gets on my nerves.
Yeah.
And I think this one was one that did that a little bit.
Yeah.
So I would probably go thumbs down on this one.
All right, we're all in agreement on that one.
No, we're not. I'm a thumbs
You're a
up.
thumbs up?
I'm
Okay.
at least a thumbs up on everything.
Every song.
Yes.
We're going Coincidence next. My first thought was I kind of felt like a Beach Boys vibe.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense,
Yeah.
but like something about like and you talked about plenty about like the 70s, 80s.
Yeah,
like,
it's the
vibe.
organ, I think.
Maybe that
And
might be something that popped up here.
It's done perfectly.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I'm gonna feel like an idiot. If that's a guitar, great. I mean, it's fantastic, and it's so retro, but so new and fresh on all these songs, man. The instruments are great.
Yeah, and now I liked that aspect of it. I just don't think it did much for me lyrically. So I didn't really like this song.
It does have the very funny line, "Your car drove itself from L.A. to her thighs." Which is, that was one that I heard. I was like,
Yeah.
what? What did
Yeah.
you just say?
That's right.
Yeah.
I'd probably lean thumbs down here.
Thumbs up.
I'm going to go thumbs down. I think this
No.
was another one I wasn't a big
Oh
fan
my
of.
goodness.
I'm going to put a big asterisk at the end. Just Railey loves all.
Rayleigh's at the bottom. It's just going to be like way higher.
Yeah. We're going Bed Kim.
Bed
Yeah,
Kim,
Bad
yes.
Kim, not Bad Kim.
I thought this was clever.
It's my
and
least
cute.
favorite.
Really?
My least favorite.
This
No.
was one where I sent one of the lyrics to our group chat, and I went, "Whoa!" in all caps.
Yeah, it got pretty crazy.
Can you read it?
I don't know if I can.
Probably not. Probably not.
I don't
It-
think I should on air. I'll send it real quick to
Guys, this was great.
I don't know. It got a little wild to me, and maybe that's just a me thing, but overall, it just I don't know. And I've seen that this one's one of the more popular ones. I think she released
Yeah.
a video for it.
Dude,
as well.
this is
you. God, I don't know what
man.
the video for this would be.
Ain't no telling. But yeah, I'd go thumbs down on this. It is my least favorite of the album.
No. No. Thumbs up.
So are you feeling two thumbs up?
Two
yet?
thumbs up.
Two thumbs up
Yes.
on it? Really?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What you thinking?
This is my deep track on this. You know?
I will give it points for how bold it is. I'll give it
Okay,
a thumbs up and
okay.
put us there in the middle.
Okay, so we're going thumbs
I'll
up.
give it points for how bold it is.
What about Espresso?
Two
Love
thumbs
it.
up.
2
I've been
thumbs
listening
up.
to this in the gym for a while now.
Well, y'all, I think one of y'all told me about Please, Please, Please. You're like, well, Espresso's better. I know my wife said that.
I said that on the Song of the Summer one.
And then I guess it just went over my head, but it is fantastic. It's equally as good as Please, Please, Please. I want to put it above it.
I prefer Please, Please, Please a little bit, but this is
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah, it's
This is
great,
my
man.
favorite on
Yeah.
the album.
I think,
Which I hate to say because it's like it's the most popular one besides maybe Please, Please, Please.
Yeah.
Hey, good
But,
on her for
yeah.
choosing the popular ones for the
Heck
singles.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think 1, 2, 3. I felt was pretty good. I do think there's a little bit of a dip in 4, 5, 6, but Espresso
Bring
does
it
get
back
back
up.
does get back on track for me. So yeah, easy 2 thumbs up.
Well, funny story real quick while we transition. It inspired me to start a song about myself called Queso,
okay, okay,
where I'm like creamy and bad for you, but
Yeah.
your girl wants to eat me up.
yeah, that's right. That's right. I love queso. Are you a white or yellow guy?
I'm a white queso.
Okay, good.
No, I like them all.
I mean, I do too. But if you had the choice,
Yeah, but I had to be white
I,
queso.
I thought you were asking, is he like,
white queso.
would you call yourself the white queso or yellow queso?
when you eat, white or yellow?
I'm a white guy.
Okay.
It depends on
Yeah,
where I'm
you're
at.
a white
I
guy.
could break this down tremendously about who's got the best queso and where
talk
and
queso.
what kind. Yeah, we should. Dirty
talk
five.
meat in the queso or no? If you had your way,
I love it.
I prefer it without.
Well, I
mean,
love
whatever-
it that
I mean,
way
eat it either
too.
way.
My family hates meat in there, so I never get it that way.
How about
But
that
chorizo
log
in there?
cabin queso with the meat in it?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
You see,
Yeah,
I want white and nothing else in it.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I want. And
Yeah.
it is awesome. Now,
How runny do you want it?
a little thick.
It's got to be a little thick, but it
like,
can't be too runny.
It's got to be thick enough to where you can see it on the chip. Sometimes
Yes.
you dip it in there and it's just nothing but looks like a little bit of water got on there.
Boo.
Also, chili skillet queso,
Delicious.
very good.
Delicious.
Very good. That's the best like with meat queso there is.
Yes, I agree with that 100%.
And it's yellow as well, which I'm not a yellow guy. I'm not a
Yeah.
meat guy. It's a yellow and meat, and I love it.
Yep.
It's almost brown, honestly. That's our queso talk.
Yeah, get a little off track.
I might clip that.
It rhymes with espresso. That's what got me, man. I'm telling you.
We clip that whole thing, and they're gonna be like, they're supposed to be talking about Sabrina Carpenter.
That might be funny. Yeah.
do
Aston brings us back. It's like it's espresso. It's not queso. Yeah.
Dumb and poetic goes for the next one.
Another one I kind of put in the same category with Bedkim, man. I thought they were great. I thought they were cute. I like the shots fired.
Yeah. This was one of my favorites from the album as well.
Yeah.
I think what was good about it was it kind of switched up the vibe. It was a little bit slower, and I think that was something that Sabrina honestly never does. She never really goes like slow with her music, and I think that was needed, especially in this album. Like, you can't just have 12 pop hits.
Right.
Now, you got to have something a little bit more powerful, and I think that was this.
This one has some crazy lines too that
It
I
does.
also can't
it
read.
does.
Yeah.
It does. And that's pretty much every song, honestly. But
Well, these are a little more. Some of the other ones are more obvious innuendos.
Yeah.
These are just straight up
Out
bold.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's also the shortest on the album, 2:13.
Yeah.
What'd you think, Aston?
Another one that was just, it was all right to me, kind of middle of the road. Not one I'll go back and listen to.
If I had to give another one on the album 2 thumbs up, this would be it.
I go 2
really?
thumbs up.
Okay.
So I would probably be 1 thumb up, but that's fine.
I think just the difference in it. Where
Yeah.
it got slow, and I think that's just necessary. So we'll go 2 thumbs up. And then what we got next? Slim Pickens.
Slim Pickens.
There's the connection from what we talked about last time.
What?
You were talking about Slim Pickens, the actor.
That's right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we go.
I forgot.
There we go. So, Railey, I'm sure this is one of your favorites.
I did like this,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, I'd actually heard this. She did like a little like pop-up show or something like a couple weeks ago before the album dropped.
Yeah.
And she sang, obviously, Please, Please, Please in Espresso. And then she did a little preview of this.
Slim Pickens.
And it was like, it was impressive.
Yeah.
Because it's so different. And I think that's something that, you know, you listen to a pop album and you kind of just expect it all to be the same. Seeing Dumb and Poetic and then this back to back, I liked that.
Yeah, you see the artist side of her come out.
She's impressive, and her voice is awesome every time.
Yeah.
Like, it really is. So this is a thumbs up for me.
I like this one.
Yeah.
This was probably my third favorite on the album,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
Some really good lines on this one. I like
Just
this one
the
quite a bit.
versatility. is
Any
so
you want to
impressive.
share? You got them pulled up, or?
Let me see.
Anything allowed?
I don't know. Let me take another look real quick. I don't. It was just the song as a whole.
Yeah, the
just
vibe.
felt good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just different.
I didn't mean to put you
It
on
was-
the
it
spot.
wasn't like
I
one-
thought you were looking them up.
No,
That's why.
I was looking at the lyrics, but it's not like one line in particular.
Yeah. And it's how it's delivered, too. Sometimes I'm like, this lyric stands out to me.
And then you
read
just say it, and it's like,
It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Let's go Juno. Pretty good is how I described it. I liked that it was a little bit longer here. You know, I went back to what was it, Sharpest Tool, and I said that was a kind of a negative. I think I kind of liked the length of this one.
Yeah.
And I thought it was pretty good overall. Yeah, really no complaints with this song.
another very, very explicitly sexual one. The line, God bless your dad's genetics, is hilarious.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
But I think she's really hitting her stride in this back half to me.
Oh, yeah, man. It
I
ends
think
strong.
it gets better, yeah.
And I feel bad. I don't have a lot to comment on those last three songs. I think maybe just fatigued brain.
Yeah.
But I know I loved them, you know.
Yeah. And then
There's a lot to take in by this point
It
already.
really, yeah. My mind was
Oh,
blown.
we're going Lie to Girls, number 11. I'll start. This is one, I know, Aston, I'm pretty sure you have this issue as well. it kind of, as I said, I'm going to relate so much of this to Olivia Rodrigo. It gets a little whispery.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of that, especially like in a pop album like this. And as big of an Olivia fan as I am, that was one of the downsides of Guts, her second album to me, was that there's a lot of whispering and like when your voice is this good, freaking use it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't like that.
But you just
that
said you
Sabrina did
needed
that.
contrast.
You do,
And
but
that's probably the easiest way to contrast on a pop album.
yeah, I mean that's true. But maybe that's just it's a filler song and it's fine.
Yeah.
But that's not going to be one of the standouts whenever you're doing something like that.
Kind of feel like you lose the lyrics.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
lose the feel.
I'd kind of lean thumbs down on this one.
Yeah, I'd go thumbs down for this one.
Generic thumbs up
I
from
remember
Ray.
listening to it, and I was like,
Yeah.
And then Don't Smile to end it off. What are we thinking with that?
Thumbs up, baby.
I think this one got a little bit slower as well. I didn't think it was a great end track, but
I thought this one was
was
all
fine.
right.
Yeah, it was
I
fine.
was good with this one, honestly.
Yeah.
it was fine.
I'd go thumbs
We'll
up.
go thumbs up to end it off. So looking back, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 thumbs up. So half.
Yeah.
3, 2 thumbs up. 3 thumbs down.
Okay.
I think it's a pretty good
Balance.
It's a pretty good balance. Yeah.
I would like to, I think I've already said it, but I love this album. As a non-pop fan, I plan on listening to it again. It was great.
1 out of 10.
No skips, 1 out of 10. Give it an 8.
Okay. So you gave Post a 7.5.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is heads above Post. I mean, I really do.
Yeah.
Not a knock, just a congratulations,
Mine's
Congratulations,
gonna be,
Big Post song.
There you go. Mine's gonna be about like I had a number, but I think us talking about it kind of make me like it more.
Yeah. This
So
is great.
I wanna
I'm telling
bump
you,
it up a
this
little
this
bit.
is this is great.
How about a 6.9 just for the sake of the album?
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
I think
see
she
what
has
you
a
did
line.
there.
in
Perfect
there.
score for it.
She has a
See what
line in
you
there
did
about
there.
that.
Now I'm upset because I had wrote down 6.4,
Why did I come over
and now I
that?
feel like I missed an opportunity here.
This is a family show, Clay.
Yeah. She absolutely has a line about that. I heard it
Oh,
today.
Yeah.
What are you going, Aston?
I think I'll stick with the 6.4 I wrote
See,
down.
I had a 6.5 written down.
It's no longer
I'm going
funny
off
if I say it
Yeah.
after you.
Yeah.
You can't have 269s. Yeah.
And one thing, we talked about doing is telling people who are listening, like, hey, if you're a fan of this, you need to listen to this. Obviously, Clay, Olivia Rodrigo, if you're a fan of her, you're going to love Sabrina Carpenter. Maybe?
They're different, but I think most people that enjoy Sabrina enjoys Olivia.
Most people in their usual demographic, I'd say yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Now-
Because I like Olivia, but I'm not in her main demographic, I feel like.
No. I mean, I'm not either. I'm a 24-year-old man.
well, what I was going to say is, and I'm not a fan, I don't want to speak to something I don't know, but it seemed like, hey, guys, if you like Ariana Grande,
I think that's a good comparison.
Ariana's a great comparison.
you would love Sabrina Carpenter.
That's a great comparison.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of whispering from Ariana Grande.
And I think with the riskiness, like
Yeah.
Sure.
and,
Yeah.
well, maybe even a Rihanna.
Okay, I can see that,
Some of that,
man.
like the Anti album, we talked about how like
yeah.
sexy it got.
Yeah, you're right. That was a very...
So maybe a little bit of
Yeah.
Ariana, a little bit of Rihanna. I mean, that's
A lot of honest.
a lot of honest. Everybody else, Frozen. That right there is pretty like high territory for Sabrina. To
Yeah.
be even just mentioned at
I
this.
agree.
And I think she is getting to that level.
Yeah, she's going to get there. Who else comes to mind when you listen to this album?
Those are really good.
Yeah, Ariana's a great.
That not Lemonade, but the other Beyonce album that was on the top 100 list.
Beyonce.
Oh yeah, the self-titled. It
Yeah,
was self-titled.
self-titled.
Yeah.
That one could be compared to this
Yeah.
in some ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So any Beyonce fans out
Is
there
that the
want
one
some
with
new
Drunken
music?
Love?
No.
Where's that at?
It's on.
It's not on Lemonade, I don't think.
No, it's not on Lemonade.
Yeah.
Then it's that one then.
Oh, is it on
I
that
think it's
one?
on.
Yeah.
I think Drunken Love's on there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Maybe
That-
I
that
have
kinda
it saved
fits the
from like
vibe.
a collections thing, so
Probably.
the
I just know it
different.
from Lil Wayne. Sorry for the wait too. But yeah, I think Ariana and Rihanna really hits the.
Yeah,
really hits
that's a
home.
good
I like that.
comparison.
But yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much it for this one. So we'll go 8.0, 6.9, 6.4, and then the other Posty was what, 7.5, 7.3,
Yep.
7.3. I like it, and we're going to have a big asterisk for Railey.
That's right.
Railey loves every song.
That's right.
All right, that is it.
Thanks for tuning in.
Kept this episode short and sweet.